Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. We are still in Nagrand, and we have still so many quests to do, so let's get right back to it. And on our list for today, there are Telbooks, there are Cleft Hoofs, there are Boulder Fist Ogres. Man, we have so much stuff to kill in Nagrand. I mean, one of the reasons why this zone has always been so very famous as being a very cool leveling zone is that basically everything here is a kill quest, so yay to that. And also, we have made it to this very insane level space where we almost one-shot everything, but also almost everything one-shots us. So we probably have to be a little bit more careful. And now that I just saw this Storm Rager dying, I just remembered that there is a quest that we haven't picked up yet that we get from a goblin, and for that one I think we have to kill a lot of these air elementals, so maybe we should pick that one up before I go on another rampage. And now that I see this guy, I'm also reminded of the fact that we also need to start farming our Garrosh set for the paladin, because I'm also missing that one. And since that is mostly a very weekly ordeal, we should probably already start this week with doing that. I'll try to keep that in mind, if I can squeeze it in before the week is over, that is. Let's search for some dust howlers, so we can get that air elemental gas. And let's also not forget about all the ogre quests that we still have on our list. So, man, you would think that once you're on level, maybe the respawn of these ogres is not as bad, as you probably know it from your grinding to get the Magar up to Exalted, but I've been waiting for these stupid mages to respawn for over 5 minutes now, and I have killed all the other animals that I needed for the other quests in that time, and now of course they're all respawning. My man! I mean, we also got a Corium Vein for our trouble, so that's good. And now we still need an air elemental, and we also need some lake surgers, and what do we also need? Oh yeah, and we also need some skulls. Yeah. So much to do, so little time. Kind of funny that we did so many quests already, but we are at 2 chapters out of 8. I know that we're gonna get many at the same time, but still, it looks a bit strange. Alright, I would really appreciate it if one of you cyclones would now just, drop the essence. Or not, that's also absolutely a-okay, no problem at all. I haven't already killed like 20 of you or something. Not me. Now let's gather some skulls. And the cool thing about those skulls is that definitely every single ogre is going to have a skull, right? Especially the ones that already have 2. I mean, to be fair, we only had to purge the entire ogre village to find 7 heads, so I think that's probably good statistics, right? And now, let's look really cool while we're summoning this dude. Damn, look at these skulls. Farmed every single one of them. Oh, Baka. Well. or we killed the dude. Oh no, I thought that he kicked us off and he got out of combat, and then we would have just had to farm these skulls again. Oh man, that would have been really annoying. Alright, after this very intense experience, let's go and kill Chovar. I don't know why I'm going the long way around. I could have also just flown, but sure. Let's kill a few more ogres. I mean, at the end of the day, we are here for Magar reputation, so... I always really like the view onto Zangar Marsh that you have from here. I love when zones are just connected like that. But at the end of the day, there are still ogres to kill, so onwards. Oh yeah, we just dinged 52, so welcome home, Divine Toll. Actually, one of these things from Shadowlands that I would be so sad if they wouldn't have implemented it into the class trees. Man, I love Divine Toll so much. I mean, it's way cooler on a tank paladin, let's be honest here, but, you know? Alrighty, and now we will hand in the rest of the quest with the elements, and we will also be sent to Lantrasor, the Blade Master, who is just like Garona, a very famous half-orc, half-Adreni, even though, you know, they don't look the part, they just look like orcs, but let's ignore that. And also I got a Transmog, the King's Bulwark. Oh, alright, I mean, sure. Nice for all my alliance characters with shields. Not so much for my hardies, but hey. And now let's pick this. Ooh, epic upgrade for our necklace. Not that we need it, but we also got another chapter. And now we're gonna get the last quests from the Nagrand expedition, I think. We also can finally exchange our bracers that we've been wearing for quite some time. And after that one, we also still have our quest with our goblin friend. And yes, I still haven't done more of the Ring of Blood quests because those guys, they really hit a little bit too hard for me, which is kind of sad. Also, do you sell anything special? No, you do not. But you guys have beef with books once again. Wait, let me help. Hello there. Yes, I'm gonna do some Cleft Hoof Mastery. I'm gonna do some Talbook Mastery. And obviously also some Windrock Mastery. And we got a new skill point again. And now we can finally skill Blades of Blight, which will turn all of our attacks into holy power abilities, which is real nice. And also soon we can skill the Wake of Ashes, which is the artifact ability of the Retribution Paladin, back from Legion. You know what I just thought about? We definitely hadn't had enough quests to put legs into the corpses of our enemies, so, you know, let's fix that real quick. Kabow. Oh, of course we have to. Oh no, we have to impale every corpse. Yeah, these are not modern quests. We hadn't figured out how to impale them all at once yet, okay? By the way, I really don't know when and what that broke, but the little quest window on the side here used to be very smart. Like, it used to filter the quests on the side to which one you were closest by to. And for example, right now it would definitely show me the flag and would make me easily pick it up so I can impale all these enemies, but somewhere between Legion and BFA, I think that little quest helper got completely effed up, and ever since then it never shows you the right quests, and you most of the time have to pick up the quest items yourself. But either people are not complaining about it a lot, because let's be honest here, most people probably are using add-ons to enhance their UI and are not using the classic one. Or Blizzard doesn't care, or a combination of both, probably that. And it's not the worst, and by now I've started to live with it, but sometimes I remember that it didn't used to be that way. Alrighty, let's hand in the air for the goblin, and then do some mastery killing for Nagrand and his besties. And done with the first one. And onwards to the next one. Let's kill the goat. Down he goes. I honestly don't know how else to do this. I'm down. And back we go to good old Nagrand. And now, once we have handed in these 3 quests, we're gonna be sent to our next mission, which is the ultimate bloodsport. And I think we also have finally gotten new boots. Man, these boots, I've worn them for so long now. Those 2% speed increase really were worth the 100 gold I spent for them on the auction house. And now, back to Lantrasor and back to killing a few ogres. You know what? I finally want to see my Divine Toll in action. Alright, the action was so hardcore that they didn't survive anything at all. That's also action, I guess. Hello. Yep, I did all of the stuff that you wanted me to do, and now, hell yeah, finally more ogre killing. You know, we've been really missing out on that department in Nagrand. But in honor of us getting a few more pieces of equipment, I put on one of the more insane recolorations of a tier set that BC has to offer. Just like all the other recolors I've worn so far, they all drop in the BC dungeons that I also shown you in one of my earlier videos. And well, this is the recolor of the tier... Oh wait, we need to put on some banners. This is the recolor of the tier 2 of the warrior set, which is already a little bit out there in its original form. In its original form, it's blue and gold. And this one is gold and green, and the green is a little bit crazy, even for me as a certified green color lover. And honestly, I was struggling to find a weapon that would fit because you probably already know about the problem that Blizzard has with the color gold, as in there is not a single golden set that you can put together with another one because every single one has a different gold hue. But with green, it's a very similar deal, especially if you're not a druid. And this set is really... I am stuck between disliking and really, really loving it. It's just a little bit crazy, especially because why does the chest go so hard and then the legs are so lackluster? Haha. I mean, the helmet is also pretty intense and it ties the whole look a little bit better together, but to be honest, I almost never wear any helmets on my characters because I like to see the pretty faces of my girlies and boyos. And I again forgot to plant these banners, my god. And I gotta say, I'm not 100% sure about the Slayer of Humanity, but I never ever use this axe, so I thought, whatever. Let's put it on. I don't think I will be wearing this transmog set for super long, because even though, like I said, I am stuck between not liking it and absolutely loving it, it also looks a little bit weird on a blood elf. But that is a problem with many armors, because most of them are designed on humans, no matter if humans even wear it or if humans are the main race for it. And with some sets you can just really tell. This isn't the worst, obviously, but there are better. But you know what, since we have to wait a little bit anyway, because there's gonna be a little roleplay with these two saboteurs, I'm gonna try to roll a race that maybe looks a little bit better with this. Very cool Lightforge, by the way. Really happy to see that finally all the other allied races have also made it into this engineering toy that has been there from the get-go in Dragonflight. Ooh, Mega Orc. Oh, and normal orc. Ah, why do you guys have to run into trouble the second I'm trying to get a new style? But this is my one problem that I have with male characters in World of Warcraft. These shoulder blades, like, my god, relax. Oh. You know what? Sure. Before we get a mecha gnome and I'm gonna be very sad, I'm just gonna roll with a male blooded for now. Especially since we're so pretty. And now let's bring an end to this insane looking Alec. What the hell? Why does it have such insane eyes? Oh god. Don't look at me like that. What the hell? And as always, before we even can talk to Lantresor, we first have some ogres to kill. Alrighty. And now we are done with this one as well. And maybe that is going to lift Garrosh's spirit. Here's to hope. Let's see what our mighty future war chief's gonna say to that. I also just decided that this insane transmog set definitely deserves an insane weapon, so say hello to our Torn Heart Axe of Battle. And also, my guy. Come on! I had forgotten how annoying Garrosh is to quest with. We've gotten so many offerings. We've got so many people to help us. And you're still too depressed to move on. Ah! Let's go to Nessingberry. I bet he has better news for us. I bet he's gonna be delighted that we killed one of the last big Alex. Man, I'm so glad we did that. Anything for gold, you know? Always respectful to nature. Kapow! The ultimate bloodsport and hills like White Alec. Very nice, and also a talent point. So, what do we have here? It's finally skill Ages of Protection, so we can next skill Wake of Ashes. And now, you know what? I think we're gonna do a little jump to Netherstorm to do some more consortium quests. Because no, we are not done with Nagrand yet, but since we have only a few more levels to do before we are 60, I'm just gonna spend it over here with the Ethereals. And I also accidentally just picked up all the stuff that came back from the auction house. Well, I'm gonna sell all my stuff, I'm gonna accept all the quests that we need, and then we're gonna see each other in a bit. Alrighty, we have made it to Midrealm Post, which is one of these bubbles that the Ethereals have erected around Netherstorm. And in here, Netherstorm still looks the way it used to look before it got all Netherstormy. And now we're gonna do the quests in here because, like I said, the consortium has quests all over Outlands, and most of them are over here in Netherstorm, and I think we can just do them without doing any pre-quests. So don't mind me, I'm just gonna zoom around a little bit and pick up all the quests that I remember there are for them. And by the way, don't you worry, we're definitely gonna do all of the other quests as well. Like, I'm gonna finish every single Outland zone, even once the TBC week is over, because I love it here. I love the whole vibe and I just enjoy it so much. But I definitely also want to use the TBC Timewalking dungeons to just skip over some of that Dragonflight content because I'm so not in the mood for that. So I hope you don't mind us doing a little level session, which is mostly just us questing through Nagrand and Netherstorm. We're gonna be back on our not tied to any experience gains bullshit soon enough, trust. And for now, ignore me while I'm just murdering my way through this Echo Dome. And in the name of science, we're gonna kill a few of these basilisks because they are damaging the consortium's equipment. And you know how it goes ever since we started playing the Blood Elf. Nature, you know, looks nice and all, but if it stands in our way, then it's just one way, and that is the highway. So let's go. Let's murder some more wildlife. We learned how to do that in Nagrand. Don't you worry about it. Oh yeah. These terror imps coming out of these Legion portals, they love that stuff in PC. Man, there are so many quests that do exactly this. Alrighty, one quest down. A lot more to go. We're gonna see each other at the next questing point. I think I've mentioned this in one of my other videos already, but if you're around the Stormspire in general, you should definitely check it out because we have a lot of different vendors up here, and some of them sell pets, some of them sell transmog, some of them sell recipes. For example, Dealer Rashad over here sells you all of the fraction-specific pets that otherwise you could only pick up from one side. Obviously, that's not as important anymore now that you have them all collected in one big collection, but just, you know. Alrighty, onwards to the next fun BC quest. For this one, we have a lot of demons to kill, and also we need to mark some sites. Also, it's been awfully quiet for like 10 minutes now, because for some reason there is, after all, the music missing in Netherstorm. It's not in all parts of Netherstorm, but in many. Alright, we've gathered some condensated nether gas, and now we're gonna make one of these inactive fell reavers go boom. Oh yeah, let's look at our work from a distance. I love how this guy is just not giving a fuck. And he's just going down. Alright, now I put on some music in the background from Netherstorm because there is still none happening in-game, and it's very irritating. I don't like that one bit. I think I already talked about that in one of my older videos, that both Icecrown and Netherstorm for some reason are missing their music. And for someone who has been playing this game forever with music, this is so strange to hear. We need these goblins. And we need those Where did my... What the hell? Did you just see where my judgment flew at? What was that? Why did it do that? Like, I don't mind. The more the merrier, but what was that? This is why judgment gets you in trouble, by the way, in M+. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we're done with this one. And what is this? Oh yeah, we need to save the captain. Right. How do we do that? Do we have the warden's key? I don't know. Let's see. No, we don't. Usually there's like a device around this dude that you have to disable. I don't know why it's not here. Can't be a bug, right? Alright, where is the warden again? Is he down here? I think I'm gonna do the unthinkable and read the quest text. Alright, I have to find a key probably found on the warden. Let me guess, the warden is running around this camp and I just didn't see him, huh? Ah! I think this is the warden we need to kill. Yep. You know, on the list of stuff that you should probably not do, are quests that are labeled potential for brain damage very high. We're glittering and we're red. That's cool enough. So sure, let's do the quest. You know what? We just got the prepared Ethereum wrappings and the Ethereum prison key from one mob? It can't be real. This is a really cool part of this zone because with these ethereal prison keys you can open, you won't believe it, these Ethereum prisons, and in them you can get a variation of mobs. Some of them just give you reputation for one of the fractions in Outlands, some of them give you transmog, and some of them give you both. Now they're sending us yeah, they're sending us there. Yeah, it says that I should need 5 people to do this, and I cannot target this dude, so I can't see how much life he has. I have a feeling I'm gonna wait with this quest until I'm level 60. Man, I'm so tired of getting lost in this mine. It happens every single time that I'm in here, and I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I think I'm on the right path now. And I got another one of these stupid flesh beasts. But only time will tell, because I've been down here for some time now. Yeah. You're all coming along because, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. We finally found the dude that I've been looking for. You know, I'm the first to admit that I love Xal'atath as a Shadow Priest enthusiast. But what I really don't like about the new approach that we've been getting from the Void ever since they started putting stuff on the alpha for the War Within, it isn't really cosmic horror, it's more cosmic sparkles. And like, I don't mind the new model for Xal'atath, but why is it always that the girlies are always sexy elf beasts and, you know, someone like N'Zoth can look like an actual monster? Couldn't Xal'atath also look like an actual monster? I mean, maybe she will. You know, maybe we're gonna be lucky and she, in one of her happening fighting sequences, she's gonna turn into a big monster with tentacles and way too many eyes and mouths and teeth and what so not. But for some reason I get my doubts. Because if we finally get our Void Horror in World of Warcraft and we get a whole expansion about it, and all we're gonna get for that is just sparkles and stars and the midnight sky, then I'm gonna be so disappointed, man. Oh god, I hate this mine. I hate this mine so much. Just wanna be out. Alright, we've come a far way. And now we're down here at the Celestial Ridge and taking care of some Netherwing business. And even though we were just talking to an Ethereal, all of a sudden there's a shrouded figure sitting here. And she offered us a good coin if we're not selling all the Netherwing essences to that dude, but give it to her. And you won't believe it, she's a dragon. Very obviously, because she's almost wearing nothing. And now we're gonna steal some eggs for her, because for some reason the blue dragonflight has to dabble here. Also, why can't we take all these Netherwing eggs and bring them to our merc on the Netherwing ledge? Why is that? I mean, those are not smoking with some weird energy like the ones on the ridge do, so maybe that's why we can't hand them in. They're not the real deal. They're fakes, but no wonder that a blue dragon wouldn't know that. And now that we sold out our new Netherwing friends, we're gonna return to our Ethereals and get some more updation. I like quests that worded in the way that you should return to the quest giver should you succeed. But only then, alright? And it's been some time since our last kill quest, you really gotta say. And we hit level 59. That's really the thing. The moment you set your mind to leveling, it's just like, this is no time that you spent with the character leveling. I'm sorry. I really wouldn't mind it if it would last a little bit longer. I know I'm repeating myself. I haven't even turned on war mode, and the fact that it's gonna go even faster with the War Within is it's worrying me. Let's put it that way. Alright, let's clean this up with a few of the wanted quests that we have accepted. If we can find the people that are wanted, that is. I know that one of them is running up and down this part of Netherstorm. But where? That is the question. 64,000. I think we should be able to do that. Yeah. And again, by the way, Our music is just gone. This is so annoying, man. How much do you have? Oh, just as much life. Okay. Let's quickly wait for our wings to come back off cooldown. And then we're gonna take this cutie pie apart. Oh yeah. Alright, I just picked up a few more quests in Area 52. One of them is for shoulder plates that I have not collected yet. So we're so interested in that. So much so that I even do the quests down here. Even though most of them don't give me any reputation whatsoever. But, you know, what's more important than reputation? Transmog. And that, everyone, is a wrap. And with that level up in the bag, I'm gonna end this episode right here. I'm gonna do some time walking leveling now off camera. I hope you don't mind. We've been through the instances, you've seen them. There's not gonna be anything interesting missing for you except for me pressing a lot of holy abilities and doing way too much damage. But as always, I hope you had fun and I cannot wait to jump right back into VC stuff next time we see each other in a video. And I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, then please consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe also do that. In any case, I hope I'm gonna see you next episode. But until then, bye bye!